Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Legends. So we're just going to be continue onward through all of these levels right here, or at least two more of these, so here we are in the Enchanted Forest. First you could destroy these plants right here for some extra lums, and you touch those butterflies, they run off, and for some reason shit reacts, and I'm honestly just speed running the crap out of this because I already know what I'm going through. Considering I'm re-recording this, I kind of feel like I'm going to run through this like gangbusters, or even more so than when I recorded this the first time. But this time around, I know what I'm trying to get across, because honestly, the first recording, I was really enthusiastic about doing this Let's Play. In fact, I still am damn enthusiastic about doing this. But I was too enthusiastic, if you guys can believe that. Because honestly, I could not keep consistent commentary to save my life on like the first recording session I had of this game. Because I would talk about one thing, and then next thing I know I'd get distracted by something in-game, like trying to save a teensy, like right here. And then next thing I know, I forgot about what I was even talking about in the first place. And then, yeah. And I see a freaking lum cage right here. So yeah, you get certain amounts of lums per whatever the fuck it is. So like with these skull tokens right here, you get, I believe, 25 lums if you manage to collect it properly. And there are some things that give you like 1 lum, 5 lums, like those plants that we destroy, like on the freaking floors or on the ground. And I think like these, like this thing right here, if you manage to destroy it, like they're like red plants that you could pluck out of the ground, and then they give you a heart, which can allow you to take an extra hit. And if you already have a heart when you're collecting one, then you manage to get like 5 extra lums. So it's pretty good if you want to try getting a couple extra lums here and there. And there's another teensy right here. I think, have I missed any? No, I am not. Good. At least I don't think I have anyway. I see a couple down there, and so there's another red plant right there. So I got 5 extra lums because I still have a heart. I'm gonna save this little freaking lum right here. Collect that skull token. And lum cages, I believe, give 15 lums, so it's pretty good. Of course, if you're playing this with like the gamepad and you're playing multiplayer, like it's pretty damn good, because like if you're controlling Murphy while you're playing multiplayer, then all the like any lums that you touch as Murphy will get double lums. Any enemies that you tickle will give you double lums, and enemies usually drop about 5 lums. So yeah, quite a lot of lums to take in, and it's pretty damn easy to actually reach the goal requirements for like the gold trophy with lums. But anyway, you guys see I'm missing one more teensy, and I'm just gonna go down here. You guys didn't see that. You guys are crazy. So anyway, let's just finish off the level, because I definitely reached the requirements for 100%ing this level. Let's just speed this up right here, and I get me another lucky ticket. So anyway, for those of you who've actually played the Wii U version, and for those who haven't, I'm gonna go explain this anyway. So on the gamepad, it gives a bunch of like reminders about like you saving a hero, or like you unlocking something in the game. And I'm just gonna clear those out off screen, because honestly they would distract the crap out of me. Kind of like this, it's telling me how there's Fiesta de los Muertos. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. We'll see it as we walk out. And before we go to the next level, I got this side level actually unlocked. So it's called Rescue Barbara, or at least the area of it is anyway. And here is Dungeon Dash. This is just requiring the Wii U gamepad, and I want to say it's one of the better versions of like controlling Murphy. So I'm just going to go controlling him right now, because as you're going to see right now, check out how fast Glowbox goes. Look at this guy. He is definitely on a rush, considering there is fire behind him, but still, this is the kind of Murphy level I want to be seeing more of. If they ever make like a sequel, because honestly this is like a rarity, sort of. Because Glowbox will usually just be going at his own pace and like not trying to speed things up, because he wants to make sure to find the paths that you open up for him. But at least this shows off that he can actually be quite smart about the whole thing. If not a little reckless, because considering he's rushing headfirst into death if we don't guide him if we don't guide him through the level properly. There we go. And of course I'm touching the lums and tickling all the enemies for extra lums and such. I mean, look at this. So much touching! So that was relatively short, honestly. I'm going through these levels like they're freaking nothing. And of course, this one has a little bit less of a lum requirement, considering it's just really short, and not to mention we only saved like 3 teensies in it. So after we actually defeat this freaking level, you guys seen that little portrait right there? And someone's dancing in it. Hello there, titties. I mean Barbara. I mean titties. I don't know. Anyway, this small barbarian princess is a strong and fierce warrior. No one wields an axe quite like her. She could even glide along on it. Pardon me real quick. Rayman is the tits. Anyway, now we're playing with Barbara, who we just unlocked by saving her through that level. And I'm just going to show this off right before we go on to the next level. Here is the freaking characters gallery. So this is one character that I unlocked as soon as we finished the first level, Sir Ray-a-Lot. This limbless knight is a mysterious hero who never takes his helmet off. Some say his head is actually stuck inside it. I can believe that, honestly. And here we saved Teensy Ray, I think after the second level, and collecting, like, first level awesomeness, lums and such. Anyway, any people that you save through those kinds of levels, they'll actually end up right here on the left side. Whereas the other ones on the other side are just saved by lum requirements and all that. So as you see, there's 9,000, 14,000, 20, 28, 40, 55, 75, 100, 130, 172, 22, 80, 354, 45, 57, 50, and 1 to million. 1 million. I don't know. I just like the way Rayman charges up, like, his running, because it's just like, you just hold the dash button, which is pretty much on the Wii U gamepad, the ZR button. Look at this. I know he did that in the first game too, but seriously, I can never get enough of that. Anyway, alright, this. So yeah, the teensy requirements to unlock the later worlds of this game is really damn short, especially if you go finding all the teensies and you're an experienced Rayman Origins player. So yeah, the next world we're going to be unlocking at 40 freaking teensies, so pretty much the next level. And the 5th world is 65, but this one, of course, is 400, so we're going to pretty much have to go through the whole game in order to unlock that last one. But anyway, let's just continue onward with the rest of this freaking thing. I believe we unlocked a level. Here it is. You also unlock later levels in each world by collecting teensies and such. Or just by going through the level before it. So anyway, wait, was it? Oh, right. It was this next level right here. So here we're going to be going through another Murphy level, as it shows in the picture right there. Ropes course. So here you're going to be learning more about how to control Glowbox through, like, Murphy environments, so yeah. It's an all good concept, and I'm just collecting as many lums as I can, so I actually meet the requirement. And I'm just making... Actually, I don't think I've missed any teensies just yet. So, of course, we're forced in the spot where we have to change over to Murphy. Make sure he gets this heart, man! He doesn't have the heart. Oh well. So, of course, just like I mentioned before, you can actually cut ropes. And yes, that'll open up paths, and then Glowbox will go falling through it. I'm just tickling all the enemies. I'm going to tickle this guy right here, and he ends up popping out of the ground. And if you see any skull tokens on the screen, and you can actually drag them over to Glowbox as long as they're not just blocked off by anything. And damn it. Glowbox! Damn right, you still got it. So you can actually drag a skull token over to Glowbox, and it'll count as if he actually tried grabbing it. And I'm just going to keep tickling this thing, so that way I can grab that teensy. Anyway, of course, anything with an eye you could poke the fuck out of it. I mean, look at this. It's not hard at all. Well, at least not yet, anyway. I'm just going to go saving this so I can get me some 5 extra lums. And there's a freaking teensy right there. Just cut the damn rope, and Glowbox will not be crushed by it. Thankfully. He's not stupid enough to get crushed by a freaking cage. Thankfully. If he was, I'd be like, Glowbox, you kinda gotta figure out that shit falls on you. Sort of. And of course, cutting more ropes, opening up more obstacles. And of course, with this kind of enemy right here, you have to tickle him, otherwise Glowbox can't get through. Just gonna cut this freaking guy right here. Pull that guy out. Cut this thing. Tickle some more guys, just like Tickle Me Elmo. Only not really, I've never owned one. I kind of feel ashamed for that, but screw it. Anyway, just cut one of these ropes right here, because as you guys see, there's a couple of walls right there, and thankfully Glowbox is smart enough to figure that out. I am really glad he actually figures out that you could direct him to like something hidden. Because if it wasn't like that and like it was a little finicky, then oh man, it would be a bitch and a half to even try to like save this guy. Or like these levels would be even more harder than they should. But thankfully they did tweak it enough and figured out that Glowbox can think for himself. I mean, look at this. I believe this is the first one that we can save. Now this right here tricked the fuck out of me the first time I actually played through this level. I was stuck on this for like 30 minutes because I couldn't figure out how to go about this whole thing. So you gotta cut it as late as possible and then, yeah. Or at least up to the point where the lums were at, so that way he could swing to the freaking next one properly. Because if you fuck it up, then he ends up dying. God damn it. So far so good, and I'm just gonna cut some more ropes so he can traverse his way through it. There we go. Get some more skull tokens and such, and more lums. We need more lums! There we go. Go that way. Go that way. Thank you for that, sir. I'm gonna poke that guy for shits and giggles. Anyway, anytime you see one of those wheels right there, you can actually just tap it, and then you can control it with Murphy using the gamepad. Right now I'm turning it like freaking... like a freaking wheel, like I'm driving or something, and then next thing you know, look at that. Honestly, I do kind of like this concept. It's just, I thought there would be way less of these kinds of levels, or at least that's what I was informed that there would be. Not so many like of these touchscreen levels, but screw it. It's still pretty damn good, I must say. Anyway, I'm just gonna get this all the way down to the bottom, and damn right, you still follow through. Thank you for that, Glowbox. So, man, I definitely reached the lum requirement now. Just gonna keep these guys at bay, and thankfully you get... oh god, no. For God's sake, no. You just gotta cut these guys off, and of course there's that guy. There you go. It's a little bit of an ambush that they throw right there, but thankfully Glowbox is like, something's wrong here. And he stops. Just get this guy right here. Look at that. So many freaking teensies up in this. Just cut that guy, cut you. You can actually keep cutting the ropes too. I mean, look at this. Wait, never mind. I guess it's like rope that you already cut. You can just cut it some more. There you go, buddy. Did they honestly think that you would never find that teensy? Or maybe it was impossible. It would be kind of hard to get if you didn't cut that rope properly. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyway, if you guys like this part, give it a like, subscribe if you want to watch future videos, and feel free to watch any of my previous videos, if you really feel like it. Next time on Rayman Legends, we're going to be going through 2 more main levels and possibly another side level, if I remember things correctly. So, see you guys then.